Hey everybody, it's Bill from Matt-Trakker.com and welcome to this episode of Behind the Mask. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to check out our merch store. Some cool t-shirts in there like the one I'm wearing right now. And if you like what we're doing here, give us a like and share around. And for this episode here, I'm not thrilled about it, but I wanted to at least accommodate the request that I had for this. Many thought that I was exaggerating my thoughts on Billboard Blast in my first review, which was a while back, and they wanted me to give it a fair chance to really review it in a unbiased manner. I'm going to do my best. I feel like everything else I've been unbiased toward, maybe except for like Thunderhawk, but I'm going to do my best here to give it a fair shot and see what I can do. I guess there's nothing left to do but to get up and get the box and the toy itself. So give me 1 second here. Okay, let's head on over. Get the box out. There's Gator. Hey, Gator. Okay, here we go. Oh, almost knocked over Buzzard. Don't do that. All right, let's pick it up. Oh, geez. I dropped it. Oh, let me get it. Oh. Okay. Here, eat it. Please, Easton. Here. No, go ahead. It's all yours. No? Man, dog's lame about this thing. Put this down here and let's go and get Billboard Blast. Where is that? Where do I? Oh, wait. I remember. Do you see it? It's where it belongs. There we go. Let's grab that there. Right in the back. All right, let's go give it a review. An unbiased one. I guess we'll start with the box. It's on the ground here. 1 second. So, like all of Lance Anderson's artwork, that's usually something that's a saving grace out of some of the lesser of the toy line. And this is no different. It shows what it's supposed to do. It's a billboard that you sit in. And yes, people have pointed out that it occasionally, it can fly. It did so in the comics, and I believe in the cartoon as well. But that's really cool. Just some things aren't meant to fly, like penguins or humans. It's a billboard. That's the box. I'm going to bring it up here so you can see it a little bit better. So the front, again, I love Lance's artwork, and when you have these smaller boxes, you really have to like fine tune your detail of what you're going to put in here. And there's a lot of it in this image here. Now, when these were made, they were made in larger scale, but then shrunk down to accommodate whatever box was going to be put on there. So he didn't draw it this tiny, but the fact that he made it in a way where the detail would still show through in a smaller box shows what kind of artist he was. You got Dusty sitting there, ready for action as everything else passes him by. He's just sitting there. And yeah, there's a bush next to him too. I think I saw the bush move a little bit more. I would go to the side here. It gives you a weapon launching platform with deck turbines that pretend to allow platform to fly. Wait. You guys pointed out that it flew. This says it pretends to fly. It literally says it on the box. I never saw that before. I never noticed it. That's so stupid. Makes it even worse. I mean, not worse. It makes it even less attractive in my eyes as a collectible in the set. 2 missiles can be fired by pushing the trigger on the command post. That's the best part of the whole toy. The firing mechanism shoots those missiles pretty far, and it holds up really well. I've had a few Billboard Blasts, and every one of them worked over time. Like, there was never any issue with that. So I'm just going to rotate to the back real quick. It shows you the billboard open. You got the rotating gunner seat, the flight turbines that pretend to help it fly or to have it fly. I guess in the comments, is it pretend fly or actual fly? Let me know what you think. I'm just being objective. I don't know, but I'd imagine that the outcome would really sway my opinion toward this toy. 2 high-powered missiles. Again, best part, missile trigger. So there's very few actual elements to this toy that they actually had to put on a post as a selling point for this. You know, sometimes you just have to pad it out a little bit to really want to sell your product here. Go to the other side here, raceway billboard and 2 high power missiles that can be loaded into the launching platform. So this side here shows, you know, hey, you can load it up. And then this side here shows you can push the trigger. The top unsuspecting raceway billboard converts to offensive weapon launching platform. And the bottom shows poor Dusty trapped inside, open, you know, it's finally opening up for him though. And shows the gun swiveling. Yeah, again, pretend to allow platform to fly. It's interesting. I still don't know what that means, but let's take a look at the Dusty figure real quick. It's not terrible. It's not my favorite out of the line. Series 3 had some really, really good figures in it. And this one here is a repaint of Dusty from Gator. And unless you like this color scheme better, that's really the only thing that's going to stand out. It doesn't tie into the Billboard Blast toy any better. And matter of fact, it kind of stands apart from it because of the color scheme. You have orange and kind of like a turquoise blue, but the billboard is gray with some red in it. So it's, you know, it's off on that part. But yeah, that's the figure really. If you want to learn more about it, about some of the things that we thought about it, check out episode 3 of our figure tier list that I'm doing with Dave. Series 4 will be coming up and it will be live. So stay tuned for that. But let's get to the billboard itself. So this is not my first one, as I said. I've had a few, and the reason why was because the ones that I had, the clips kept breaking on the billboard itself. Here. So I'm going to bring up some better shots of it so you're not looking at me holding it, but they kept breaking. They're really brittle for something that really has no moving parts. that breaks very easily. So keep that in mind when you're looking for one. If you're actually going to torture yourself by adding it to the collection, just keep that in mind. It has advertisements on it on both sides. The artwork's really cool on it. I like the zoom effect that has on Thunderhawk on the one side. The other side is just a, race car. About it. Here's the bottom of it, just in case you wanted to know. Isn't that exciting? I'm surprised they didn't put that on the box as a selling point. Got a fake ladder on here. There's the trigger. And then open it up. And there's the pretend turbines. And then the swivel chair and the missiles. Again, I'll fire one of these off here just to show you some of the. Oh, see, look. Oh, see, look. This one's broken too, and I kind of just gave up on trying to find one that didn't break. But here's a missile. Let's see how far back we can go without killing myself. Ready? Go. So, pretty good. Landed about here, and you really don't have much context on where that is, but it's here. So it does work really well. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to add this to your collection, in all honesty, if you're going to buy it loose, complete, pretty good condition, I would say anywhere from 25 to 50, depending on what kind of condition you're looking for. And that's like pristine $50. I would never pay that, but that's where it would be. In the box, I've seen them sell for $150. That's way too high, in my opinion. I would say if you're looking to get it in a box with decent shape, 75 is the most I would go. Sealed, maybe 150, like something you could grade, but that's really stretching it. And there's a lot of things you could do with that money, like donate it or eat it. Either one of those things is better than actually purchasing. Oh, I'm not being objective. Either one of those things would be a alternative on what you could do with that money other than buying this toy. That was good. Good save, Bill. Good save. So on a scale of 1 to 10, which I don't really do this much, I'm going to give Billboard Blast, a 1 being low and a 10 being, perfect. I'm going to give Billboard Blast a Z. That's Billboard Blast. I wanted to bring up one thing real quick. There are some people that do like mock these up and change them around. Here's a really cool example of something to actually make Billboard Blast usable for a display piece, especially. You can see it here. Philip Davis and a lot of our Facebook groups did this really cool mock-up of a billboard that's advertising Dusty's Pizza Shop. It's inventive and really creative and a really good use of something that might fall by the wayside, where people actually might not collect it in their collection. They might go for the more targeted things, Condor or Thunderhawk, where this might fall through and be one of the lesser things and the last things that you collect, which is okay. It's very okay, but it's really cool to see people like this really giving new life to things. I dare say I like this version of Billboard Blast. I didn't even throw up on my mouth a little bit there. That was good. Not because of the customizations, because I said like in that name in the same sentence. But if you have questions about anything, any things you want me to review, please let me know. There's going to be some episode reviews coming up soon, so stay tuned for those. But as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to help keep m.a.s.k alive. And this is Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and I'll talk to you later. Spectrum's got